preparing the oath, and we're going to do some practice quizzes. So this one is practice for the test. So we're going to test ourselves. Okay. And I need to start the test. So this one. Oh, you cannot hear it. Stop. I need to stop it again and share the screen again. Share the sound. Emit the, okay. So this one. So name one U.S. territory.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Yeah, next.
Puerto Rico.
Okay.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate.
The Senate
Of the House. Senate.
Yeah, the Senate and the House of
The Senate and the House.
Yeah. So the Senate and the House. Okay, good.
House.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone
What
must
is
follow
the rule of law?
The rules of
Yeah. This
everyone
one,
must follow the law.
yeah, rule of law. Everyone must follow the law. And you see
Rule of
this
law.
one. You see this one. You see law and you see law. Okay? So
Law.
that will help you to remember what the answer is.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone must follow the law. Even President Trump.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Oh, for the prime woman.
No, let's
No,
see.
he-
Let's
Martin
see,
Luther
okay.
King.
Free the slave.
No, that was Lincoln. Lincoln.
Only
For the civil right.
Right. Very good.
Fought
Yeah,
for civil
fought-
right.
For the civil right.
Yeah, fought for civil. Okay, good. Now.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
the United States.
States.
Yeah.
The United States.
Good. Okay.
So loyal to when we say bless the United States.
What is the highest court in the United States?
Supreme Court.
The
Supreme Court. Yes.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Congress. Very good. Congress. Good. Okay. Next one.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
27.
27. So this is a lucky number now for you. 27.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The
President.
President. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Be loyal to the United States.
Very good. Okay, so you can say be loyal to the United States. So this is the one that Todd's used. Okay, she said this one.
Obey the law.
Be loyal to
Be
the
loyal.
United States. Okay, so that's one thing you could do, or you can
Be loyal to the
or you can obey taxes.
Law
obey,
of the United States.
pay the law.
United States.
Okay, so everybody, you did pretty well. So again, I want to show you this one, clear all. So this one is called Preparing the Oath. And on this one, there is one, if you go here, You can watch one video for every one of the 100 questions, okay? So this is one thing that you could do. See, this one is, there is Martin Luther King, there is George Washington, so you can watch one video. So let's take a look at one of the videos from yesterday. What do you remember? What did we study yesterday? Do you remember what we studied yesterday? Anybody? Who did we talk about yesterday?
Talk about
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Okay, so let's see if we can find one about Jefferson. So, and I think he talked mostly about the Declaration of Independence. So here are all the questions about the Declaration of Independence. So let's take a look.
Declaration of Independence.
So you can watch one of the videos. You can read what they say here, or you can watch one of the videos. So we'll watch a video, it's short.
What did the Declaration of Independence do? The Declaration of Independence announced the United States' independence from Britain. The colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. It said the
And yeah, okay.
British government did not respect the rights of the colonists. It said that a good government must protect the rights of the people.
So those are the
Colonists read the Declaration in town squares and on battlegrounds. The colonists fought and won the War of Independence. The Declaration of Independence said that the United States was free from Britain.
Were free from freedom.
Okay,
From freedom.
so then you go continue to try.
Did the Declaration of Independence do?
Say that the United States is free from Great
That the United States is free.
Free for great. Okay, said the United States was free.
Correct. The Declaration of Independence said that the United States is free.
Okay, and then you could go to the next question. So let's continue on. We're going to go back to Milpitas chat. Franklin and the Constitution. So this one, we're going to be looking at Benjamin Franklin. Yeah, let me make it smaller, a little bit smaller. Okay, Ishan, are you here today?
About Declaration of Independence. Benjamin Franklin.
Okay, Min, go ahead, read it.
Yes. Benjamin Franklin is famous in American history. He has many ideas for the country. He started the first free public library. He was first postmaster general. He was a diplomat to France. He was the oldest member of the Constitution Convention. He signed the U.S. Constitution.
Was he president? Not president. He was not president.
President is the number 4.
No. Oh, so that's a good question. 1 minute. I will tell you that. Okay. So let me draw this. It takes me a second to get ready. Okay. So number one president.
George Washington.
Washington. Number 2.
Adams.
John
Adams. Number 3.
Thomas Jefferson.
And number 4. This one is James Madison. And
Madison.
Yeah, he helped write the Federalist Papers. So just a second. Let me move this over a little bit. So this one, James Madison, we're going to read about him in maybe today or tomorrow. He helped write the Federalist Papers. Come on. He helped write the Federalist Papers that supported the Constitution. But Franklin was 83. Whoops, how old is he? He was 83. He was an old man during the Constitutional Convention.
The role theo chủ nghĩa liên bang paper where
He was too old and sick to be president or a government official, but he was still very, very important. People always listened to what he said. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit more about Benjamin Franklin. So again, can we read this one more time? Let's see. Toa, can you read this one more time?
Benjamin Franklin is famous in American history. He had many ideas for the country. He started the first free public library. He was the first master general. He was a diplomat, a fan. He was the oldest member of the Constitutional Convention. He signed the U.S. Constitution.
Very good. So when we talk about first free public library and the Postmaster General, this one is the mail. Now it is USPS.
USPS.
Yeah, so every time you go to the post office, so or you think about the post office. Many times if you go into the post office, you will see a picture of Benjamin Franklin in the post office. So let's continue. We need to talk a little bit more about what he did for the Constitution. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one. So we're going to talk about what is a document.
Document.
When we talk about document, what's a document?
Document.
Document is papers.
It's paper.
Or important.
Important.
Papers. Founding fathers. So when we talk about the founding fathers, we think about a couple people. So let's name some of the. Number one, we think about Washington, Adams, Jefferson,
Madison,
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 John Jay,
John Jay,
Hamilton, and other people who signed the Declaration of Independence
Declaration.
and the whoa,
Declaration.
and the Constitution.
yeah,
Constitution.
Okay, and remember the Declaration of Independence. What year is the Declaration of Independence? Declaration of Independence is
July 4, 1776.
yes, very good. It is this one is 17. Whoa, this one is 1776, and the Constitution. Oh, 1776. And the Constitution is, they wrote it in 1787.
87.
Yeah, and they passed it in 1789. So that's the founding fathers. We need to talk about a convention. A convention is a very large meeting. So that is here. A large meeting. And to pass is people vote. Yes. Okay. So here we are at the Constitutional Convention. Here on the top was Washington. So this guy here is Washington, and this guy here, this one is Franklin and Madison. So that guy here is Franklin, and this guy here, I think, is James Madison.
Okay.
Washington, Madison, Washington.
Okay, now let's continue, okay? So we're going to go on to the story. Okay, so the Constitution is an important document after the War of Independence. So when is the War of Independence? The War of Independence is 1775 to 1783. The country needed new rules. The founding fathers, so we're talking about Washington, Adams, Jefferson, everybody met at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. They wrote the Constitution at the convention. The Constitution was written in what year? 1787. 9 states had to pass the Constitution. Some Americans did not agree with the Constitution. The Federalist Papers pushed the states to pass the Constitution. In 1790, all 13 states passed the Constitution. So this one here is the Federalist Papers. And who wrote the Federalist Papers? So it was anybody, who wrote the Federalist Papers? Number 1. Most important. Say, some people say John Jay.
Yes,
John Jay. James Madison. Yeah, he becomes the president. And another one is Alexander Hamilton. So Alexander Hamilton is the guy on the $10 bill.
Yes.
So yeah, so that one is Alexander Hamilton. So those are the writers of the Federalist Papers. Okay, so now let's see who's here. Let's see. Do you want to try to read this one? Don't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the Constitution is an important document. 1775 to 1783. After the War of Independence, the country needed new rule. The founding fathers met at the Constitutional Convention in Philadelphia. They brought the Constitution at the convention. The Constitution was written in 1787. Nine states had to pass the Constitution. Some Americans did not agree with the Constitution. The Federalist Papers urged the states to pass the Constitution. In 1790, on 30 states passed the Constitution.
Joy. Very, very good. So again, the things that we have to remember from this page was 1787, and we have to remember the writers of the Federalist Papers. Federalist Papers are John Jay, James Madison, and Alexander Hamilton. Okay, so now let's continue on. Oh, we follow the same Constitution today. So let's go to the first part of We the People.
We the people.
We the people. Okay, so let's see who is here today. Let's see. Hadin, can you read this one?
Yes, I'm here. The first 3 words of the Constitution are we the people. We the people means Americans have a self-government. U.S. citizens elect their representatives to the government. The U.S. government makes the country's laws. Every person's rights and freedom are protected by law. For example, freedom of speech is one important right for everyone in America.
Yeah, so this one is, there are three, the first three words of the Constitution talk about self-government. What are these words? It is we the people, and it's talking about self-government. Yeah. So we do not have a king. Vote for our leaders.
Leader. Không có vua.
Yeah. So we elect or we vote for our representatives to the government.
A king.
Yeah, so when we talk about representatives, who are representatives? Those are our senators.
The Senate and House.
And House.
And House.
Yeah, so who's our senator in California?
Dianne Feinstein.
Joy. Dianne Feinstein. Who's the other one?
Alex Padilla.
Yeah, Dianne Feinstein. I talked to Alex Padilla last week. Feinstein and Alex. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that was that Tran. Okay, the Alex Padilla. And if we talk about our house member, who is our house member? Do you guys remember?
The House. Rohanna.
Rohanna. And South San Jose, we have Zoe Lofgren. Zoe Lofgren. Yeah, she is in South San Jose. So Rohanna is in North San Jose. Zoe Lofgren is in South San Jose. So the government, or the best thing to say here, we need to say that Congress makes federal laws. Yeah, they make the federal laws. So we elected people to go and make federal laws from it. And we're talking about our rights and freedoms. What's one of the most important rights or freedoms we have? Freedom of speech. So that is from the first 10 amendments to the United States or the US Constitution. This one is from the first amendment. And that is part of the Bill of Rights. Okay, what's another important freedom that we have? We have freedom of speech, freedom of
religion.
Yeah, freedom of religion. You could be Buddhist, you could be Christian, you could be anything. Okay, freedom of religion. Okay, save. And now we have to take a look at the rule of law. Let's see. Tran, can you read the rule of law? What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Everyone must follow the law. No person is above the law. It is called rule of law.
Yeah, so even the president will have to follow the law. So now, save, clear. Okay, now let us continue. Okay, now some of these are wrong. Let's correct them. Okay, so Tran Nguyen, again, take a look at this one. Can you read it?
Yes. Benjamin Franklin was the youngest member of the Constitutional Convention.
Was he the
Wrong.
youngest member?
Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah.
Oh, he's not the youngest
Younger.
member. He is the
The oldest.
He the oldest
Bondage.
member.
oldest. Okay, now the next one. Let's see. Kuldeep, can you read this one? Kuldeep.
Yeah. I'm two. I'm two.
Oh, Kuldeep, I cannot hear you.
Yeah. Yeah. The Constitution was written in
Written.
1776. Wrong.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
it?
Wrong.
The Constitution was written in 1787.
1787. That is really good. Okay, so 1 minute. This one. So again, with this one is when we take a look at this one is, we have to remember in English we have write,
Right.
wrote, written,
Nuri.
right,
Kabas.
wrote, written.
Written.
So every one of these is a little bit different. The vowel is different. So again, we have it, oat, written, written.
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 Okay, good.
Written.
Okay, again, two, go ahead.
Yeah. The first three words of the Constitution are give me liberty. Wrong.
Is that true? Right, what is it?
Wrong.
Wrong. Yeah. The first three words of the Constitution are we the people.
Yes.
We the
very
people.
good. Yeah.
The
We the people.
people.
And again, this is about self-government. Okay, very good. Clear. Okay, now we're going to continue on to the next one. So let's talk about our Constitution today. So we're talking about we're going to talk about the three branches of government. And then the three branches of government, because the Constitution talks about the three branches of government. We have the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Another word for the executive branch is the president. Whoops. This should be red. So we're talking about the president, the vice president, and we're talking about the cabinet. What's another word for legislative?
Congress.
Congress, very
Congress.
good.
Congress.
And then we have this one is judicial, or we could say the
Supreme Court.
Court. The Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court. Supreme Court.
And when we talk about this one, well, oh, no, that should be red. Something happened, I don't know. 1 minute, let me fix it. Okay, good. So what does the president's cabinet do? Or what does the president do? He
Set up the government.
Is that president?
Yeah, they enforced the law. Congress makes
Make the law.
the law. And what does the Supreme Court do? They
Review the law.
explain,
A
or you
plan.
can say review
Yes.
Yes.
the law.
The law.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go, whoops, let me do that one more time. Redo. Okay, and save. Oh, let me do it again. I'm sorry. Somebody took a picture. Go ahead, take it again. Okay, so now let's go up and let's read this one. Let's see who hasn't read yet. Let's see, Ishan, can you read?
The Constitution protects our basic rights. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. All other laws must follow the Constitution. The Constitution also defines our government. There are 3 branches of government.
So what are the 3 branches of government? We have the
President,
the president or executive branch. What's the next one?
legislative,
Legislative or Congress. And what's the last one?
Legislative.
judicial.
Judicial or the Supreme Court.
Judicial.
And this one is super, super important. So Ishan, I'm going to ask you to read this one.
Judicial.
What does the Constitution do?
Protects
Government.
basic right of the Americans. Define the government.
Yes, so it talks about, when it talks about defines the government, it talks about the 3 branches of government. And again, what are those 3 branches? One more time, Ishan.
The president,
President,
Congress,
Congress, and last one.
Supreme Court.
Okay, and the Supreme Court. And some people say instead, they basically use the Latin words, they use the executive branch.
Executive branch.
Yeah, the legislative branch.
Legislative.
And the last one is the judicial branch.
Judicial branch.
Judicial branch.
Judicial branch.
Yeah, so they
Judicial
talk about that, and they also court. I didn't spell that correctly. Okay, and protects the basic rights of Americans. So when they talk about the basic rights of Americans, they're talking about the rights that we have in the Bill of Rights, which is the first
Legislative.
10 amendments.
Pure pride.
Yeah, the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments. It's difficult to see that. Let me small. First 10 amendments.
The Bill of Rights.
Okay, very good. So we're going to clear all this. Okay, clear this, and then we're going to go on to some practice right now. Okay. So again, we need to talk about this one before we leave. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, we had the president, legislative, and judicial. The 3 branches have separate powers. the branches have equal powers. This is called the separation of powers. The powers balance each other. No branch has more power than the others. So again, what is branch? A branch is part. We have three branches. Again, we have the president.
President.
Oh, that's too small.
President.
We have Congress.
Congress. Congress. Congress.
And we have the courts or the Supreme Court. What is the courts? So again, what is the job of the Congress? What is their number one job? Or what is their duty?
Legislative.
Make laws.
Law.
What does the judicial branch do?
Explain.
Use law.
Explain.
Plan.
Plan.
Review.
Law.
Review the law.
Okay, and then the president, what does he do?
Enforce laws.
Enforce.
Enforce. Enforce.
Enforce law.
Enforce law.
Okay, enforce laws. So again, we're talking about 15 questions. Yesterday, we talked again about the green card. So when we talk about surname, surname is always the last name, or we can say family name. So last name and a family name, and this one, given name is first name, or it is personal. Name. Oops, personal name. So this one is a number that is on your green card. Most of the, so this one, country of birth is the same as country of origin. And date of birth, we know this one. A lot of times this is abbreviated as DOB or date of birth. And here, sex, we have male or female. Yeah, man or woman. Okay, right now there's some people say there's non-binary. It's not there yet. This one, what does this word mean? Expire. This one means when it stops. Stops. And this one here, I'm sorry you can't see it because it's hidden right here. This one, let me write it out. It says residence since. So since means start. Yeah, very good. Start. Start.
Stop.
How about this one here? Whoops. This one right here?
Finger sign.
Yeah. So this one is
Fingerprint.
fingerprint. Actually, it's usually thumbprint.
Thumbprint.
Yeah. So when thumbprint.
Thumbprint.
Yeah, but thumbprint. This one here. This one is your signature. 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 Oh, this one be alien number. And you can, so they ask you, how are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen? You can say, I have a green card. Whoops, green card.
For 5
For
years.
5 years.
For 5 years, or some people say for more than 5 years.
More than 5 years.
Yeah. Some people have 6 years or 7 years or 8 years. So I have a green card for more than 5 years. Or you can say, what's the other one? I have been legal.
Permanent.
Or you can say legal, or you can say lawful. Either one is okay. Permanent resident
President.
for more
more than 5
than 5 years. So either one of these are okay. So most people are permanent residents for 5 years. Sometimes they're married. They're married for 3 years to a U.S. citizen, and they have their permanent resident card for 3 years. We can talk about that a little bit later. But right now, I just wanted to show you what is on your green card, okay? So now, let's see. I haven't talked again to two.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. How are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen?
Eligible.
I
Eligible.
sorry, I can't see it.
To become.
Can everybody see this one?
Eligible.
Yes, I see.
How are?
Okay.
How
So
are
would
you?
it, okay, so again, how are you eligible to become a U.S. citizen?
Eligible.
It's like you can say, I have a green card for how many years?
Become.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I have a link card for
How are you?
for 5 years.
Okay, good. Next one.
Eligible.
What is your legal name?
My legal name is Tu Chen.
Okay. What is your date of permanent residence?
My date of permanent residence is November 18 to 2016.
2016.
No, sorry, 2018.
2018. Are you married? Two, I have to ask you, are you married to a U.S. citizen?
Eligible.
No, I'm not married with American citizen.
Okay, great. Okay, your home address, are you in San Jose or Milpitas?
I live in San Jose.
Good. Okay, how do you financially support yourself?
I'm retired.
Okay, you're retired, okay? Have you traveled outside of the United States?
Yes,
Very-
I travel outside of the United States.
Okay, good. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 2 children.
Okay. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No, I have.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent? And this is another word for crazy. Have you ever been declared legally incompetent? You can't think, you can't feel, you don't know what to do.
Yeah. No, I never.
Okay. Let's see. Toa,
Yeah.
Toy.
Yeah.
What is legally incompetent in Vietnamese?
Legally incompetent. Bạn có đủ năng lực bạn có đủ năng lực để mà nhìn sự việc hay không?
Okay,
Đó,
very
không đó. Tinh thần có bình thường hay không đó.
okay. Ishan, do you know what this is in Chinese? Ishan?
I know. 法律上不称职。
Okay. Do you know how to say that in Cantonese? One of our students speaks Cantonese. Do you know how to say that in Cantonese?
Tức là hỏi bạn có đủ năng lực pháp lý hay không?
All right, good. Okay, let's see. Let's go on. All right, 2. Have you ever failed to file your taxes?
No, I never failed to file my taxes.
Okay, good. Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
No, I have never been a member of the Communist Party.
Oh, so this is a government. Whoops, government party of China, Vietnam, Vietnam North,
North Korea.
North Korea, and the last one it is Cuba.
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 Okay, so these are government parties, okay? All right. So the next one is, have you ever been in jail or prison?
No, I have never.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, so this person, who is this person in here? This one is a criminal. How about this person?
Police
Yeah, that person
This
is a
woman.
police officer. Police
officer.
officer. And this person here, who is he
Prison.
now?
Prison.
Yeah, they are in, this one is a prisoner.
Patience.
Yeah, he is in prison. Why is he in prison? Because he committed a crime and he was arrested. Arrested, okay? So again, too, have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so do you support the U.S. Constitution and our form of government?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's the first 3 words of the Constitution? Do you remember?
We the people.
The
Yeah.
We the people.
In the Bible.
We
The
the people. And we the people talks about, what does it talk
Self-government.
about?
Self-government.
Yeah, it talks about self-government. So we are a democracy,
Democracy.
or some people say republic.
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 Democracy of Republic.
Yeah, so we vote for our leaders and we vote for our leaders, okay? So that is our form of government. We are democracy or a republic. So one more time, our form of government, democracy, or you can also say republic. Either one is okay. Okay, good. Now let's continue on. 2, are you willing to help the government during a national emergency?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so you will help if there's an earthquake?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. And do you promise everything on your N400 is true?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
Vietnamese.
Okay, Yoi, very good. This is the story about Nagasi, and they were talking about money. So anyway, let's see. Ha Din, can you read the first part?
Yes. Later, Nagasi sees a woman and a little boy walking on 40th Street. The woman stopped and flagged him down. The little boy is carrying a bag from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing of BEP. Legacy now. All Apple does place too. They bring money there. Legacy, Ayana, and the children went to the BEP last year. It was very interesting. They bring about $715 million a day. Ayana said, maybe they can give us just 1 million as a souvenir. Now the woman and the little boys get into Genesis taxi. They want to go back to their hotel. The little boys has a few small plastic bags of serious money. Look.
This one shredded. Shredded.
Shredded.
Okay, wait. No. People are not saying it right. So this one, again, what is this one? This one? Everybody, please. This one. And this one is shra. Okay, keep on going.
Shredded.
We bought these at the gift shop. He holds up one bag and says, this bag has $115 in it, but they shredded it.
Very good.
I need to put it back together. Legacy laughing. Laugh. Soon, Legacy stopped in front of their hotel. Then the woman and the little boys get out of the taxi.
Okay. Okay, Bin.
Yes.
Yes. 15 minutes later, Negasi pick up another passenger. A man gets in his taxi. Oh, there's something on your seat, he says. Then he gives Negasi a small latte pad of Swedish money. I think that's my tip, says Negasi, smiling. It looked like a big one, said the passenger. Yes, say Negasi, but first I need to put it back together.
Okay, very good. So I want to go over some vocabulary before we stop. This is the vocabulary we have is avenue, baby, bills, blocks, breathing, dangerous, gun, inside
Sai.
jacket,
Jacket.
maybe,
Maybe.
nervous,
Nervous.
orders,
Orders.
quickly,
Quickly.
red light,
Like,
running, someone,
someone.
unlock, watch,
Unlock.
winter, Wisconsin Avenue. Okay,
Wisconsin Avenue.
Wisconsin Avenue, that's a street in Washington, D.C. Okay, so get ready, Ishan. So this is Degassi, and he's thinking about jacket. He's thinking about the baby. He's thinking about bills, and he's thinking about glasses. And so a man is coming up to this one. So Ishan, take a look at this.
Okay. Legacy looks at his watch. It's after 4 p.m. He has already been driving for over 10 hours. Legacy puts over on Wisconsin Avenue and parks. He locks his door for a moment and counts his fare and tips. Then he thinks about the bills. The new baby David's winter coat and Dexter's new glasses. Legacy
Size, yeah.
Nice. I'm really tired, he thinks. But maybe I will pick up on more fare.
One more fare. Okay.
One more fare.
Yeah, one more fare. Okay, so again, why does he lock his door? Because he's counting his money. He's counting his money.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Toa, can you do this one?
At that moment, a man runs up to Legacy taxi. He tries to open the back door, but it's locked.
Okay.
Legacy quickly put his money away. Then he unlocked the back door and let the man inside where to at Legacy.
Okay, wait 1 second. Okay, so now let's see. Dong, where are you? Dong.
Yes. Out of here, said the man. Big thing hot. Legacy start the car and drive straight ahead. This passenger is very nervous. Maybe he is running from someone.
Okay,
After,
Tran. Okay, keep on going. I'm sorry. Dong. Dong.
yeah. After a few more blocks, Legacy asked, "Where do you want to go?" But the man never answered him. He just gave up order.
Yeah, so now let's finish it. Who would like to finish the story?
Turn
Tran?
left here.
Okay,
said,
go ahead.
Said the man. Turn right here. Now Legacy feels nervous too. He now that driving a taxi is sometimes a dangerous job. Maybe this man want to take his money. Legacy stop at the red light. Maybe you need to get out, said Legacy. The man opened his jacket and shout a gun to Legacy. Maybe I don't, said the man. Keep driving.
Yeah, keep driving.
Keep
So
driving.
he knows that driving a taxi can be dangerous.
Dangerous.
And what does the man show him? He shows him a gun.
Wow.
So what does Nagasi think? Maybe he will be robbed. Okay, so this is really, really serious. So is this guy a good customer? He's not a good customer. Maybe he will hurt Nagasi. So now let us take a look at some of the vocabulary. We have the vocabulary of bills,
The bill.
orders, watch, blocks, red light, and gun. So what's a bill? Bills.
F.
F.
List that show how much you need to pay.
Good, F. Okay, orders.
Not need order.
Order. E. E.
Simon.
E. Directions to do something. Commands.
Okay, so watch.
Watch.
A. A small clock that you wear.
Okay, blocks.
The area with the buildings between two streets.
Yeah, so people blocks. Yeah.
C.
Red light.
D.
D.
Some
Traffic
people
The
mean,
signal that means stop.
yeah, some people think it means hurry up. It means to stop and
Yeah.
run.
Then B. A weapon that fire bullets.
Yeah,
That right. What the?
yes. Yeah, so this one's very, very serious. Okay, yeah, a lot of people in the United States have guns. So we're gonna take a look at some verbs before we end. We have puts away, parks, runs up to, starts, unlocks, counts, thinks about, and tries to open. So Nagasi pulls over on Wisconsin Avenue, and what does he do?
And star.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulls over on Wisconsin Avenue. What is he trying to do?
And
If you stop your car, what's another word for stopping your car? What's another word for stopping your car?
Parks.
Yeah, parks. Very good. Parks. Okay. He locks his doors for a moment, and what is he doing with his money?
Counts.
And
Yeah.
puts away.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. He's
And
not putting it away
Yeah,
yet.
that's
No.
a count. And count. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw many of the cab drivers doing this when they counting their money and money. Okay, he
think about.
thinks about. So this is something that people do a lot. They think he thinks about the bills, the new baby, and other things. At that moment, a man
Run up to.
runs up to.
He tried to open.
He
Try.
tried to open.
Okay, so what does Nagasi do?
Put away.
Quickly puts away his money.
Puts his money away, or you could say put away his money.
Yeah.
Okay, then he
unlocked the back door.
Yeah, and then Nagasi starts his car.
Right ahead.
Okay, starts his car. And there's a lot of other things that we can do here, but we're going to talk about this one tomorrow. What